Alright, now be quiet. We're live.
Ladies and gentlemen, Yeezys and Yeezettes. He wears shoes while he streams to remind everyone he's better than you. And if you ask him about Valorant, it's his favorite game this week. It's Jack!
His biggest complaint in life is that he's always right. He'll love you forever if you mention that he needs to have some posters on his wall. And he only refers to celery as ranch boats. It's Jeff.
He's been unemployed and drunk for so long that I've started to call him Jim Leahy. We haven't seen his new puppy since that Arby's joke I made 3 weeks ago. And he's been playing Ghost of Tsushima so much he started calling his queefs the guiding wind. It's John.
John!
Jesus.
Beat me this week!
The fucking heat.
This
Damn! The guiding quest?
The getting quips?
Jeff, that's good.
That was good.
I wrote mine, and here's what we figured. Before we go any further, okay? We figured that Jack's the nicest guy in this group, so it's like it's hard talking shit to him, and it's because like his best thing is like he wears awkward pants and his beard's stupid. Like we're grooming him to be mean, but he's so fucking nice. So like my intros for Jack are different than my intros for Jeff. Like when Jeff, I'm like his whole family hates him and he eats dog shit. Jeff, you beat me on that one. That's good. That's good. That is good.
That was really
All
good.
right, everybody. What is up? Welcome back to episode 46 of the 2GS show, Glitches Get Stitches podcast. Like we just said, I'm Jon Jon. This is Jack, and below me is Jeff. Below me? Hey, that sounds
right now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes.
We'll have a dual
30
podcast.
minutes.
You drive over here, and we'll do the thing right here. Okay. Make sure you guys like, follow, sub to Facebook. That's where it all goes down. The streaming, the sexiness, the stars, the everything being. Thank you, whoever just did that. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Who's running the Twitter now? Is it still you, Jeff?
Yeah. Off and on.
Oh, okay. So Jax is streaming a couple days a week. And,
Yep.
That's good.
Yep. Thank you,
Yep.
Sean, for this 100 stars. Really appreciate that.
Subscribe for free on the podcast. 4-Eyed Radio Network, Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. So YouTube, please, everyone, right now, go follow us on YouTube. Glitches Get Stitches. We're going to try to pump as much content into that as we can, whether it be podcasts or tutorials on new games. Jack's going to have some Valorant clips going over there. I got Ghost of Tsushima. I have Last of Us 2. Anything that's new, there's going to be clips on that so you guys can see some pretty cool things. So make sure you give us a follow. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. Right now we're at 81. So if we get to 100, we get our own URL, like Glitches. I don't Glitches Get Stitches at YouTube or whatever. YouTube at Glitches, whatever the fuck it is.
I think it's in my
We
description.
get our own URL at 100 followers or subscribers, so please do that. It's totally free.
It's only
Jeff,
100?
How you doing?
doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sexy? I see you look sexy.
It's a rough word for me.
When's the last time someone said, damn, sexy, motherfucker? Besides your mom.
Just now.
3 days.
Just now.
Just texted to me. So, Dan, you're looking like a sexy piece on that podcast.
That's awesome. Jack, how you doing this
Good.
week, buddy? Yeah?
I'm doing good. Speaking of
Living
your
that
little
good
intro,
life.
the Valorant Act 2 just went live. So there's
Did you
new.
like that intro? I said
Yeah.
Valorant in it. I
Yeah.
knew it would make you smitten.
There's
I'm
a
like,
new.
how can I like be mean, but also say something that he would? I know that you were smiling underneath it. You're like,
I mean, you can be me if you want. But anyway,
I would
yeah.
never be mean to you.
But yeah, so the new
I'll give you kiss.
battle pass is out. New agent.
Yeah, so that brings us into it. Actually, we're talking about streaming. So how's streaming go? Jack, start us off. What you been streaming? What's going on in next week when you stream?
Believe it or not, I'm streaming Valorant.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
All right,
I've been.
let's me and you talk real quick. Valorant.
All right, bye.
Mhm.
You love it?
I do, yeah. I would say I don't know. It's taken me longer to love it than Overwatch did, but
Did you fall in love with Overwatch faster? Is this kind of
Yeah.
more of a thing where
this
like
is a
you
slow
wanna-
burn. You know what I mean?
So what draws you to Valorant? The reason why I ask you is because I want to have a true conversation with you. Because here's the thing, Valorant for me, I'm not the fondest of the game, but I like watching you play it. I'm gonna be honest, I like watching you play it. So for you, coming off Overwatch for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
where do you find yourself with this game? Is it gonna be your main? Is it gonna be something you go to week after week, or is it something that you're kind of trying to fill the void in while Overwatch comes out with something? Or
I think for me, I was so like locked into like playing one game, making sure I played that one game, that I burned myself out of playing like Overwatch, for example. I was like, okay, I'm an Overwatch streamer. I play Overwatch. This is my thing. And then, I was so like dead set that like I was not having like fun anymore. Like it was just for
Well,
the
you have a passion to win.
yeah. So I'm a competitive person. I like playing games that are competitive. I'm not like the best at them, but like I have fun doing it. So like, I think where I would like to be is be able to be like, hey, I'm gonna play Valorant today, and then one day I'm like, you know what, I want to play Valorant. I want to play Overwatch, or like, you know, I would like to volley between the two. I know Valorant, like, since they just had
as a streamer, where you used to get 15 steady views for an Overwatch stream, and right now you're starting off kind of at the beginning when you
Yeah.
switch roles like that. Well, I want to talk about it because I hope streamers watch us and they take guidance from this. Like, you're coming into a new game, you're not running 10 concurrent streamers sometimes.
Mhm.
So like, how like are you gonna push through that? Because here's the thing, like I've said from the start, if you keep consistent at something, it's gonna catch on. Is that what where you're in the midst of right now?
I think, yeah, I think I would like to like pursue Valorant as like kind of like I want to be able to play kind of like let's say like an RPG comes out like Cyberpunk. I don't want anyone getting pissed off that I'm like not playing Valorant Overwatch.
That's your streaming game. You better fucking that's.
Well, no, I know, but what I'm saying is like for me as a streamer, like I don't know if I really believe in like locking it. Like I do believe in consistency gets numbers.
Yeah.
So like since Valorant is the newest kid on the block, they have the most content coming out. Like I feel like it's more advantageous, and I still have fun playing it. Like
Yeah.
But there's art.
And that's the thing. We have a good community. So we're gonna get backing here and there. It's just the fact of, you know, and I know this. Like if I hop on a random, I was playing World of Final Fantasy. I
Yeah.
know not too many people are gonna be into that shit. You know, like I get it.
Yeah.
But we have a good community where they're gonna show up, say, hey, maybe like, maybe share, stuff like that, which is great. But I've seen you as you continue your progress through Valorant. You are picking up traction, so that's a good thing.
So I think, I mean, if there's a day where like I'm just not hitting shots and I'm like not having fun, like those are days where I get frustrated maybe with like not And I don't want to say because I don't like stream for views. Like I stream to like make sure people are like having a good time.
Here's a great thing about GGS: we've never streamed for views.
Yeah.
We've always been smitten if it's just us, literally us two right here.
Yeah.
If I'm streaming and Jeff shows up, I'm like, I've got 1 million followers watching right now because I love you, Jeff, and I'm sexually attracted to you. What? Is this live?
Is this weird? We went live,
Same
right?
for you, Jack. But that's what I'm saying. We've never streamed for viewers. The viewers there are amazing. So you're gonna build this thing up?
Yeah, that's my goal with it, is to build it up. And like I know, like I just have a lot of fun playing it. But also like the Summer Games event just came out with Overwatch. So like I'm probably gonna do my placements on that, and like.
And you know that's what people want to see.
That's the hard part of like me. And not that I don't want to like do it, but like I kind of want people to like not accept this is what I'm doing, but like I've had like multiple, like I've had a few of our like OG followers be like, I don't have fun watching this, and it's hard for me because like I want to make sure everyone has fun, but I also want to make sure like I'm having a good time. You know what I mean?
And that's what I'm saying. And they're not saying they're not having fun watching you. They're saying that maybe this game isn't for them. They love you.
And no, I get that, but like I mean,
has a phenomenal community that will still show up.
No, I know, but like there are some that like don't want to watch Valorant, which is fine. But like I also am gonna kind of do what I want to. You know what I mean? Like
no, and that's why I always agree with you. I always say that's what you should do when we talk about Valorant. I think you should. If you're gonna keep continuing with it, you're building traction. Consistency is key. You know that. You know that. So I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited to see you on the Overwatch games, and then I'm excited for you to see the new character in Valorant that drops next week.
She drops today, actually. Killjoy.
Oh shit! Today?
Yeah, Killjoy is out.
For these guys that are watching, you'll have already seen Jack goes. Are you going live tomorrow?
I'm gonna try work, but I'm gonna do it. If Dakota's doing nights now. Well, if Dakota's doing nights now, I might just do a morning stream.
Dakota's doing mornings now.
He was on last night.
That's still weird.
He did last night because he fills in, but his stream shifts are 10 to.
Oh, I thought he quit his diet because he's doing Fall Guys tonight. Whatever.
All right, whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Jeff, how's streaming going for you? What are you playing? What are you streaming? What's going on in your life? You sexy motherfucker.
Damn it! We just started Far Cry 3.
I know.
Friday.
I never played that game.
I didn't either. I'm looking forward to playing it again tomorrow night.
Is it where you have the itch? You're like, fuck, I wanna see what happens. It's really cool, and the graphics aren't like too far off from where I think they would be for that game.
No, they're not too bad. I didn't have the itch to hop back into it quite like I did with the other couple RPGs I played, but I'm still looking forward to playing it and keep going.
Do you think it's because it's a little older? Like maybe the fourth one will be what you're looking for, like that in between where gameplay meets visuals meets, like, you know what I'm talking about?
No, I think it's just because I wasn't previously invested in Far Cry.
Yeah, that's
kind
true.
of my Blood Dragon was actually my first Far Cry that I played.
And you never played the fifth one, have you?
I have never played any of them.
Okay, see, the fifth one for me is I've heard of Far Cry, never played any of them. Played the fifth one, I was like, I'm a Far Cry fanatic, and people were like, well, what about 4 and 3 and 2 and 1? I'm like,
5?
No,
just 5.
Far Cry 5, because that's
yeah, amazing. Probably after I beat this one, going into 4 will probably be
better because you got some lore and shit.
Yeah. And I think, 4 was the one you have behind you, right? I remember seeing, like, when that was coming out, that villain, I remember him being a pretty interesting character, from what I can remember.
Yeah.
So, but I know
that $40. I walked into Bookman's. This thing was $40. I was like, I'll punch every one of you in the mouth. They were like, why? I was like, just 'cause. I'm also going to buy this for $40.
Okay.
They're like, whatever, gentlemen.
I liked him a lot, actually. It's like kind of like he's a really good character.
You played it?
I played Far Cry 4, yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like they have really good villains
You
Yeah.
play 3?
No.
Okay. All right. Uh, do I hear children crying out there, or is it just me? No. Okay.
Could be your children.
Yeah, they definitely are. They definitely are.
My dumbass. No.
Yeah.
No,
Jackson,
no kids
any
here.
children here? Nope.
Harrison, you crying?
Jeff, we're gonna get a little intimate right here, and it's in a non-sexual way, okay?
I don't
Because
want
I
to
know
do it. Then. I
off
don't want to
stream,
do it then.
I don't want anything to do with it. So listen, I know off stream you're playing a little game called Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh yes. Playing the piss out of it. There's no
Okay,
piss
so-
left in the game. I played all the
Oh,
piss out of it.
Jesus.
All the
Yeah.
piss is out of it.
I played the piss out of it. There's none left.
Yeah. Is that a Miller Lite?
Speaking of piss.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say. You took the fucking. God damn it! I can't even say a joke. These guys know me. Well, okay. Ghost, Jeff. We're not gonna get into any spoilers or anything. Let's just talk about the game. First initial reviews, Jeff. Just getting into it. What are you at? Are you on the third act yet, or still second?
Third.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you gone a little bit of ways. How you feeling about the game, buddy?
Oh,
While I take this shot.
I'm loving it. Just the combat. It's like you were saying at Neo or something. You're like, you never switch stances for whatever that means.
Neo
Like,
2. You never
Neo.
switched that.
And this one, actually, it feels
They
really
capitalize
smooth.
on it.
Yeah, it feels really smooth, and you want to. When I can, I switch stances. I think there's only one I don't really use because you don't need to that much.
Which one is that?
The spearman one.
If they
the
come
spear?
with the spear, you have to switch to the spear stance. Jeff.
I don't because I have the talent that lets you parry their attacks. So it
Oh. Aren't you
just
so cool?
right. It costs 1 tech point to use, and I've done it.
I have it too. Okay,
I know,
Jeff.
that's why I never switched to that stance. Really.
But it has some of the most. The reason why is because I think the spear, that defense or attack, I guess if you're changing to the attack, it's kind of like a defense attack. You're changing stances. So like if a guy comes up with a shield, you can change your attack to shield, and then now you're fighting someone with a shield, so you can break the defenses and attack for the kill. If someone is attacking with swords, you can change your stance to swords, and then you can attack them. I feel like the spear has one of the coolest animations of how they, with the kick and everything.
The
That's
heavy
one of the. I
attack
think
or
that's one of the coolest ones.
The hold one.
Besides the brute one.
kick. I like the brute one just because it's when I first got it and used it against the brute, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna kick this dude that's 5 feet taller than me right in the head like 3 times. Yeah, okay,
No
that makes
idea.
perfect sense. Dude, like spinning roundhouses like way above his head and shit. I'm like, oh well, I stunned him somehow.
Okay.
He could have just went.
So the
squish your
combat
head.
brings you back. To me, combat is one of the most. I'm on my second playthrough right now of this beautiful game, and and one of the main reasons is because the combat is so fun. On my first playthrough, I liberated the whole island, so there's no one to fight unless I run into like a random Mongol, like if I'm like riding around a
Like a
horse or
pack
something.
patrol.
But there's nowhere to like go and fight. I've liberated the whole island, so I was like, well, that's not fun. I want to kill some motherfuckers. So that's why I started my playthrough again. It's the battle system is phenomenal. It's very fun. So I asked you the other day, Jeff, but you said you had a little too much drinks. So I'm gonna ask you now because I don't think
That doesn't
you had
sound
too
like
much
me.
drinky.
It doesn't sound
Yeah, you
like
sure
me.
it's Jeff? I don't think so.
If you had to pick 2 games right now that this game reminds you of or plays like, what would you pick? Because I have 2.
I'd
Now
say
you
it's Assassin's Creed with more of the speed of God of War.
Okay. Okay. I like the
Throw-
God of
throw
War.
Throw some stance changes in God of War, and you're pretty close.
Yeah.
Which I guess
You don't
technically
feel like the main part feels like Horizon Zero Dawn? Like
the
the
exploration and stuff kind of does when you're out and about.
Yeah.
But like once you hop into a camp,
it's all
like
Assassin's
it's
Creed.
real. It gets real Assassin's Creed, except
Here's the thing. I agree with you. No, continue. You said except for what?
oh, if you alert some dudes and get bum rushed, you can
Yeah.
kind of easily fight your way out of it. Like it's not
Yes.
the end of the world if you could just parry. 'Cause
Assassin's Creed, you gonna die, as we saw Jack do plenty of times on his last.
It can still take a while if you haven't upgraded anything or whatnot. It can still take. It can
I love you, Jack.
can take a minute.
Here's the thing, is I've heard a lot of people say it's like Assassin's Creed, dude. I don't. I mean, okay, I get it. When you get to the camps and you're clearing the camps, yes, it's very much like Assassin's Creed. That's the only part. The combat, I don't think it's like Assassin's. You think the combat is like Assassin's Creed?
No, I don't know. I said more
So
like
it's only the aspect of clearing the camps.
the clearing.
That
the
you,
camps,
that,
just
what do you tie to Assassin's Creed? I'm glad that you said that, because I wanted to have this conversation, because I don't tie it to Assassin's Creed, other than previewing the camps, like when you go up on the mountain and you're like, you look for
survey.
like Eagle Eye kind of,
Mhm.
and then going into the camps and then having to clear it. But I like, that's the only thing that I connect to Assassin's Creed.
No, the combat. Other than if you took out the stance changes,
Yeah.
it would be a lot closer to Assassin's Creed combat.
Okay,
But also
that's what I was looking for.
the sneaking around, very Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Hide in the bush, wait for a dude to walk by.
Very Assassin's Creed. I'm not
And
saying
then-
there's not aspects.
And
I'm
the
saying
hearing.
overall, when you
And the
pick two
hearing.
games, what I would do is I would pick Horizon, and then I fucking forgot what the other one was.
Did you say God of War? Horizon
God of War.
Or did those are still good too. Like
I know.
all three.
All right. So you're having fun with this game?
Oh yeah,
How close are you to beating it? You gonna platinum? He's gonna platinum, Jack.
I'm gonna platinum it.
He's gonna platinum.
The question
I was-
is
you know what I was
John
trying to
gonna
do, Jack?
platinum it?
It's
I was
gonna be
trying
even
to platinum
better.
before you platinum. He's already further than I am. I mean, I beat the game, but I missed my platinum. I have to replay it, and he's gonna do it before me. That was the one thing that I was gonna have on Jeff, but
I can't wait to platinum the game before you beat it twice.
hey,
Well, the one quest you're looking for happens right when you start Act 3.
really?
Oh, this is relevant actually from the Josh asked if there's any Tenchu similarities.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, Tenchu. Yes, that's what I feel so much when you're on the fucking rooftops and you come down with that sticky. That's
Yeah.
fucking Tenchu.
can
I don't
see
know
the
what
tension there, too.
developers did Tenchu off my head, but it is exactly the feel of Tenchu, bro. If I could mix it up, like on the real, it would be Tenchu with Horizon Zero Dawn. I know those are some things that are far apart from each other, but who come out of that? Yes.
Josh Beltran. Or Beltran.
Josh
Sorry if I butchered your last
Beltran.
name.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see it
Absolutely,
now.
yes.
I had forgot about Tenchu. But yeah,
Now that you think about it, right?
it was
Like
yeah.
kind of the aspects of on top of the rooftops and some of that combat.
The rooftop stuff and some
Because
of the
they had realistic fighting
Kunai.
stuff for like PlayStation 2. Like it was like the
PlayStation 1, PS1,
PS1. Yeah.
Tenchu.
Then when I watched John play, he
Absolutely.
was doing the samurai stuff. Did either of you delve into like the ghost aspect of it?
Jeff, why don't you tell how much a ghost you are to Jack?
How often does it
how
rain?
You can't even see me. I'm invisible.
How often does it
He's
rain?
not even. He's not. Jeff is not even
Just
here.
call him
That's how much-
Casper.
Yeah.
I always
No,
think-
and the cool thing is like the more ghost stuff you do in the game, it changes the weather.
Well, that's what I've been reading, and I was gonna ask how much does that change the weather? Is it like
Oh,
Dishonored?
It's always dark.
Nice.
So Jeff's game is probably just raining lightning.
It's raining and
Depression.
The sun comes out. I'm like, what in the hell?
Depression. Jeff's playing on depression mode.
I go
Oh,
talk
man.
to some of the people that start the tales. Like, you need to help liberate my son. He's gonna die. I'm like, we all die.
We all die.
I'm gonna write a haiku about this shit. We all die. Fuck your shit. I'm gonna kill myself.
Give me that headband.
Give me that headband. Oh God, yes, yes. On some
Oh
levels. Okay.
man, that was amazing.
Jack, I want to involve
Valorant!
you in this because we're not gonna have a this week in Overwatch segment. We're not gonna have that this week.
But
we're
the
gonna
summer
do-
game just started.
Huh?
But the summer game just started.
I know. So we're gonna talk about it right now.
Oh, okay.
So
Summer skip over that.
Came through. Jack, what exactly? I saw a Farah in a sexy little thing with her abdomen showing. She's got some abs.
Yeah, there's lifeguard, Farah. So rip Baywatch Mercy.
Yep.
Can we get one?
I don't know. I've been waiting for it for about 4 years now.
Been waiting since the game came out.
It's literally the perfect skin. But anyways, Echo probably has the coolest skin in my opinion.
The Wave Runner.
I don't think I've seen the other
The
one.
surfing
I've
one?
seen.
Yeah, I won't ruin it for anyone who wants to get on and look at it, but I got on this morning. Before I got on Valorant, I checked out the Overwatch skins. You know, still.
Oh yeah. I know.
It has some really cool stuff though.
I give you shit about Valorant. I know your loyalty lies with Overwatch. I'm just always giving you shit about it. Okay, I understand.
I feel like I can play both loyally. You know, I
The
played
reason
League of
why
Legends
we're even
for.
in this is because your knowledge of Overwatch. So I just want you to know. I'm just giving you shit when I talk about Valorant and stuff. I want you to know.
I feel like I can play multiple games, but anyway.
I know.
So
I don't think.
no, I can't.
It's over with. Sorry. So try and play it right now. It's uninstalled.
Damn it, you're right.
Where'd it
I'm
go?
a fraud.
Amazing.
No, so and then Lucio Ball, there's some updates to it where you move faster now, and you have your abilities are on cooldown. Like, so it's like an altered Lucio. So he's like different from the live server where he moves a little bit quicker, and then bye John. And then his abilities,
Fast-paced?
yeah. So kind of a little bit more like Rocket League, I think. So the abilities like the amp it up comes like faster now, and then the boop you get faster now. So.
You know, that's what I said to him when I met him. I bet that guy's like, God, I hate that guy.
Probably.
You didn't give me money to be here, so I don't like it.
Yeah, he's like, did you pay your $50? I can't hear you.
I don't speak broke.
He's all, "Do your little Torbjorn friend pay? We're good."
I don't speak broke.
Takes his flex pods out.
Oh man, that's good shit. That's good shit. All right, so we got the skins, summer games.
So
Are we
yeah,
excited about it at all?
yeah, I am. I always look forward to it. I mean,
We're
it's
excited about this, the
do what?
Go ahead, Jack. You
It's
save
probably
me from saying
like
something stupid.
my like least favorite event in Overwatch. But I think a lot of the
What are you
people who
talking
play
about? You don't
Overwatch.
like to be placing Lucio Ball when it's 0-7 and you just come into a game. You're like, why is every game I'm down 7? Like,
Yeah, so it's
can I
kind of
get to the start of the game.
it's kind of like historically the least favorite fan favorite at least. I don't think many people enjoy summer games that much.
They enjoy the skins.
Yeah, the skins are always cool.
Dope skins. Yeah.
Yeah, they always have really good skins, except for the one where they did sport themes, which is weird to me because I think a lot of their player base, I don't think play sports. Like I don't, so like, I didn't give a fuck
they
about
have
like.
no idea.
Well, it's the summer games. It's summer Olympics.
I know, but they put like
sports.
baseball and shit. Is baseball in the Olympics?
No.
I don't think
Yes.
it is.
Man,
Is it?
I don't even know.
Well, I never watch
say
it.
this word. Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Hey, basketball.
I
Well-
watched a documentary on him.
Oh yeah, I was
I
gonna watch that. It was pretty
basketball.
cool. But yeah, so I mean, I'm excited for it. But like, I think in terms of like, if I had to like make a list of my favorite Overwatch events, like Summer Games probably at the bottom.
You know what was awesome though is you playing the supporter games with us on stream the other day.
Yeah,
That was
I want to do that more. So
That was fun. It gets the supporters excited. It gets me excited. I had a boner the whole time.
yeah, Jordan and I kind of
Don't you
popped
have a
off a
boner?
little bit.
Touche. Real quick, before we go into transit benefits, let's talk about Max Reload real quick, okay? This is one of our newest sponsors. We had an amazing stream earlier where we showed some never before seen clips. We had Scott, Jeremy stop by who wrote, produced, directed this motherfucker, and then we had Tom Plumley and Charlie stop by, like that were in the movie. Who expected this, Jack? How horny were you the whole time? Because I was ecstatic.
Oh, I was fairly horny. The best was the ho-hos and the hose.
It's an amazing line.
So good. And then I love like the Will Wheaton voiceover. He's like one of my favorite I guess they're called narrators when they read audiobooks.
Oh yeah. Like they read yeah.
Yeah, but he narrated Ready Player One, which is one of my favorite books. So
you were already horny for
I was like super stoked for that. Yeah. It was really cool.
Did he narrate the book too?
Do what?
Did he narrate the book too?
Well, yeah, that's what he did. He narrated it.
That's what he's saying. Jack listened to Ready Player One on.
He didn't write it. He read it.
Oh yeah, no. I meant like you're reading it with your eyeballs and it's voices in your head.
I do that sometimes. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to get the book without the movie cover. Like I hate when I buy a book and it has like the movie poster for the cover.
Because you're like, no, that stole that from this.
Yeah, so I have like the hardcover of like the original. And Ready Player 2, the sequel's coming out this year, so I'm very excited for that.
I only roll solo. Can't do it.
So, Jeff, I know that you were half at work today, but I saw you in the stream a bit. How excited were you to see Tom join?
I was surprised. I thought it was just going to be Scott.
I was surprised. Why would anyone stop by this piece of garbage shit fucking podcast?
It's a stream that time.
Stream, not a podcast.
Yay, you fuck.
I was luckily I wasn't really, I was kind of caught up by the time you got going, so I could pay a little more attention than I normally do. So I caught like most of everything. It was I was surprised at how active, I catch it all, one gulp, at how active like he was in the chat.
Yeah, he was like
this is the first stream I've ever had where I looked down at the chat and I couldn't keep up. I was like,
dude, I literally pinned how to beat that Halo level for you. I
didn't even see it.
It was a pinned comment. I pinned it. So all you had to do was there was literally a switch.
DVD giveaway.
No, there's a switch on the back of the pedestal.
DVD, whatever. Pre-order.
There was a switch in the back of the pedestal that you clicked, and it lowered it, and that's how you got the blue key.
I want to talk to you guys real quick about this because
we said like 5 comments, and then you were just like, I can't fucking figure it out quick.
I literally was like, John, pinned comment. John, I pinned it. I text you.
I asked Scott, like, what's the old game that you guys love? And he's like, Doom. So I was like, all right. So I found Doom 64, and I was like, in my mind, I was like, this is gonna be great. I'll literally just walk through, shoot some fucking goblins and shit, and then podcast. I didn't know it was gonna be the reckoning of my gaming experience, where I can't beat stage 2.
And I pinned it for you.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck this shit. I went straight to where anyone would go, Mario Kart.
Plumley even commented on it. He's like, Jack's over here giving tips to John.
Yeah.
There was like 8 comments telling you how to beat this.
I couldn't keep. I could not keep up with chat. That's what I'm saying. That's how awesome today was.
But it was pinned.
I looked down and there was 7 chats. I was like,
I'm just gonna say it one more time. It was pinned.
And the one comment that doesn't change was the one you didn't read.
I hate both of you in a way that I love you. Okay. All right. Well, that was an awesome day today. I will be posting links to the pre-order for the Amazon. I know a bunch of you guys already pre-ordered. You've messaged me, so that's phenomenal. Thank you for that support. And also, if you're in the AZ district, I'll post a thing to get the tickets for the drive-in movie theater event on Saturday that all of us will be going to. We're gonna cough coronavirus all over each other while we give each other hand jobs while we watch this phenomenal fucking movie. I can't wait.
Die in each other's arms.
Yeah.
Also,
and now
Mike.
we're getting into trends with benefits.
Just real quick, thanks Starmy for the 2,000 stars. Thank you so much.
Who?
Starmy.
Starmy. 2000.
Starmy.
2K?
Damn. That motherfucker gave an arm and a leg. Already.
Racking up them raffle tickets.
Yeah, that motherfucker got 427 raffle tickets. Okay, trends and benefits. That's where us, GGS, talk about the newest shit going on, whether it be movies, podcasts, games, chlamydia. Wait, what's the last one? No, not that. Only I had that. Okay, let's talk about some stuff. Saturday, I got chlamydia. Ready? Here we go. Avengers, the new Marvel game. The beta is August 7th, so that is in 3 days.
Oh, wow.
If you've pre-ordered it, which guess what? I have, and Dakota has. We will be streaming this together because it's co-op. What did you do this? Were you punching
My
in the face?
my camera was really blurry.
I thought you were like punching me.
No, Saturday. It's Saturday. He'll do that Saturday.
Yeah. All right. So, Avengers beta August 7th, which is in 3 days. So here's the thing. This is Dakota's game to stream.
Yep.
I will be with him while he streams it because it's co-op. So we've already planned a little shenanigans.
Oh.
He's gonna stream it.
He's gonna
I'm
role
with
play?
him. We're gonna play co-op. It's gonna. All right.
We're gonna role play.
What the fuck did you say?
You guys gonna role play? You get a critical role play?
Yeah, it's D&D Avengers.
You get to be Matt Mercer.
Yeah, you have to be Matt Mercer.
Yeah, damn. No, I can maybe do Arthur Morgan, but I can't do Matt Mercer.
Okay.
You know it.
Not with that attitude. That's for sure.
Well, you know, I can always try to be better for you guys. All right, so Avengers coming out. What do you guys think about it? You guys gonna pre-order it? Wait till it comes out? What's up, Jeff?
I'll wait till it comes out.
Are you excited for it?
It looks like it got better than
It's open up, right? Because listen, we had this conversation 2 podcasts ago, and I watched it, and we all were like, I'm kind of scared. The new stuff came out, kind of excited now. Scared a little bit, right?
It'll be. I still think it'll be fun. It'll be worth the money. And it's not going to be game of the year. Ooh.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, John.
Where's that sweet tea? Sweet peach tea.
Hold up a second. The devil took over me. Jeff, you gonna pre-order that?
I thought you lost it.
So hoping it was just everywhere, all over your bike.
If I ever threw up on stream, we'd get a $1 million donation of stars because Jeff would just be smitten. Here's my life saving.
How much is in my bank account? And
he wants me to throw up on stream so bad. You know you do. I hate you for it, but you know you do.
It would be so good. It'll be the highlight of GGS, the pinnacle. The content would only go downhill after that.
But anyway, I didn't throw it right then. So, are you gonna pre-order it or wait?
I want to wait.
Jack?
I probably won't play it, but it looks good. Probably
You're
not.
telling me you don't like Marvel's Avengers?
Okay, I do, but like I think the characters look weird, and I can't get past it.
They do. They look
I can't get past the way like Captain America looks like a fucking like washed up
Captain
Chad,
America.
like a washed up Chad, and I can't get past it. So I think I'm really happy for like the Marvel fans.
What we said. I know. I listen.
I'm like, if you're excited for it, like I'm not gonna bash it. Like I don't like have a reason to bash it. It's just like something like.
Are you excited to see us stream it as GGS though?
Yeah. I mean, I think it looks like it'll be.
Around, he had no other
So I'm
choice
not-
but to say yes.
I'm not gonna watch, but
I'm not gonna. I'll share and leave, but
You guys do what the
Maybe.
fuck you want to. I'm out, bitch.
no, like I think it looks good, and I think if you are a fan, like if you're a diehard Marvel fan, and this is like your, you know what I mean? Like
I do.
this is a perfect game for Dakota to play. But
Well,
like,
What
I-
did you say before? They're adding DLC.
yeah. So Spider-Man, if you're a big Spider-Man fan, you
Also Hawkeye. Hawkeye too.
both
Spider-Man, Hawkeye.
are both exclusive.
Yeah. At the drop.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you are a Hawkeye or Spider-Man fan,
PS4.
make sure you play it on
Right.
PlayStation. It's a PlayStation exclusive character because Sony owns Spider-Man.
Hell yeah, he does.
So I don't know if they'll eventually come to Xbox, or maybe Xbox will get their own hero.
Oh shit! Is Avengers not? This is no. I thought it was for Xbox.
It's for both, but you can only play. You can only
exclusive.
do Spider-Man
Okay.
if you have a PlayStation. So Xbox, I don't know if they're getting another exclusive character. I don't know what's going on with that. So I like. Personally, I think it's kind of bullshit. Like if I was a Spider-Man fan, but all of my friends had an Xbox, but I couldn't play my favorite like Marvel hero
Don't you
because
think that's what Xbox is going through every time Sony comes out with an exclusive? I wish I
Okay,
could play Last
okay,
of Us
but
still.
I-
I wish I could play Ghost of Tsushima.
yeah, but you know that going into buying an Xbox, you know you're not going to get the good exclusives, or you're not going to get as many good exclusives.
Hey, you don't say that. We're talking about that later.
Okay, I'm just saying for this current generation, you kind of knew what you were getting yourself into. However, I feel like if you release a game for both consoles, it's for Xbox One and PS4, like there's bound to be a Spider-Man stan on Xbox One. He's a universally loved hero. So I think it's kind of bullshit to allow like exclusivity, like is that a word? Exclusive, like, an exclusive
Yeah.
hero.
Yeah, exclusivity.
Like
Exclusivity.
to have an exclusive hero like
That works.
as big as Spider-Man. Like let's say it was like fucking like you can only play Gorilla Grodd on like the DC like Microsoft game. Like okay, cool. Like Gorilla Grodd's an
Anyone
Xbox
knows
exclusive.
What you're talking about? with
Well,
that.
Gorilla Grodd's like
They're more relevant.
that's what I'm saying is like well that's where it would be.
Gorilla Grodd.
Gorilla Grodd. He's a Flash.
Grodd.
Gorilla Grodd.
Grodd.
I always
GROD.
I always mess it up. Gorilla Grodd. He's one of Flash's enemies.
Oh.
So or
So your smartness was more apt than my dumbness, and that's why.
he's so irrelevant that like it'd be okay if he was an exclusive Xbox character, but it'd be and then like that'd be like having like Doctor Strange as an exclusive to Xbox. Like I'd be pissed off because I'm not going to buy an Xbox, but I want to play Doctor Strange. I love Doctor Strange. So like I think when you have heroes that are so beloved and like cared for as Spider-Man is, like having him exclusive to one console is kind of like I don't know how I feel about it. I don't really like it.
And I think that Jeff and you will agree with this if we say that Xbox can suck D's nuts.
Well, and here's the thing, like my brother and all his friends
So you got to remember that.
have Xboxes. They all have that.
And they should have bought PS5s or PS4s.
Well, I
You know
don't-
what I mean?
I think we're coming like in my opinion, like I guess maybe it differs from everyone else, but like I don't really care what you play on. Like it doesn't matter.
Oh, listen, I don't either. I really.
But I feel like I feel like especially as we're moving forward in gaming's become a very like widely accepted popular pastime for a lot of like the population and like people who like it's growing in popularity, you know what I mean? Like we're getting views and we're just, you know, like we're three guys who just like have an everyday life and we like talk about video games.
Sick.
Yeah, so like it's obviously growing in popularity, so I feel like
the three of us, y'all can guess.
I would like to see like a move away from like exclusives.
Well,
and maybe
you can
that's
type that up in a letter, send it to the executives.
no, I know that,
and
but like I
nothing
think
So how about let's talk about relevance?
okay,
There's
but you know what I
gonna be
mean.
Exclusives. There's gonna be
I know there is.
Xbox without anything to play.
I know there is. I'm just saying, like, in my opinion, like, I would like to see the movement forward, like being.
That's what I'm saying. I can't write an intro that's bad about this guy. His heart is too golden. He wants the best for everybody. He's a huggable bear with nipples of gold. I can't like.
I just don't like. I would love to see a day when, like, instead of asking like, "Oh, what system do you play on?" Like, I'd be like, "What game do you play?" You know what I mean? Like,
and I'm like, Sexcapade 6969.
and I'd be
What
like,
level are you?
yeah, exactly. No, but like, I don't know. Like,
What level are you?
maybe I'm just too optimistic, but that's what I would like to see.
They're slowly going in the right direction.
Yeah, I would say slowly, but back to Marvel's Avengers. Spider-Man's gonna be on PS4, so if you want Spider-Man,
Wait, Sex?
get a PS4, get a PS5, because I'm sure it'll go over to, it'll be
So
either
you're not
backwards
gonna get a
compatible. No, I'm gonna get
You
PS5.
already said you're getting a PS5.
I like, yeah, exactly. Like, I
You're gonna-
love Sony. Like, I've always, I've had,
You get an Xbox?
no, I've had.
You get a PS5?
Can I
Yes.
talk? Or are you gonna talk over me?
No, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I've had every single PlayStation since I was like, I had PS1 when I was like 10 up until the current generation of PlayStations. Like, I've never owned an Xbox, so like I've never had the problem of like being like, man, I wish I could play that game. So like, I think it'd be cool.
Oh, you had an Xbox, Jack. That's why I said that. I'm sorry.
No, my brother plays Xbox. So like, I have never had to like suffer
He's
for
also
having bad exclusives, because like I've always
You
like
always had them.
I just had it. Like, it's like I never like wanted it. Like, I just preferred the PlayStation over the Xbox anyway. So like, I just got lucky.
The advantage of being a PS, like, we can actually, you know what? We should pause this because that's literally what we're gonna get into for the main segment.
Pause. Next
Pause.
game.
But
Friends with
but
benefits.
But I know what you're saying, Jack, and I apologize for being a bit abrupt there. I didn't know you never had an Xbox. I didn't know you never had an Xbox. So that's something we can bring up in the latter
Later on.
Okay. So who saw this? Sega Dreamcast 2. Is that real?
I don't think so.
I think I saw a passing article.
I mean,
that
like, I looked into it and it looked very real. Jeff,
it would flop too hard.
There's no way.
Your nostalgia fans like John would buy one.
And
literally
Dakota.
showed, like,
Dakota
the
and
game
John.
it showed
Dakota
was a character that's on Gears of War 5. So, like,
Dakota and John would support that only.
They got rid of the and
This
they
John?
just put
Yep.
yeah, you. They just put one of the games that was like good on Dreamcast was like Fantasy Star
Crazy
Online.
Taxi
And
Driver.
They just put Fantasy Star Online 2 on Xbox, so they lost like one of their, I guess, exclusives.
So what do they have? They're gonna have Soul Calibur 7, which is gonna suck because me and Jeff played Soul Calibur 6. They're gonna have Crazy Taxi, which might be their only. Crazy Taxi 2 might be their only big in. I just want to know, is this real or is it just like a pretend thing?
I don't think so.
I hope not, because I mean,
look, like,
fuck.
Nintendo already pretty much like has some like Sonic IP stock, I'm sure.
All of them. That's
Like-
what the greatest thing
like,
is. Like,
Sonic
I go on
would
my,
be-
Nintendo, even fucking PS Now. All the Sonics.
I'm sure they could probably pull that. I'm sure they didn't give all of it to Nintendo, but I know Sega was like definitely looking. It was looking bad for them. Yeah.
They got bought out by somebody.
Who bought Sega? Let's look that up.
I don't. But they had a couple decent RPGs at their start. Fantasy Star was fun. I think Evolution was
I
like
have
one of my
Fantasy
favorite
Star
games.
because you gave it to me for Christmas, Jeff.
I did. Did I give you Evolution? I think
Yes.
it's called Evolution. That was a
did.
really fun RPG.
That was
I don't know if I'm playing
one of
that
the best RPGs I ever played on Dreamcast because
yeah.
it was the only one I had. But
the only one needed.
exactly, with the arm,
Yeah, you run forward, he's like
Yep.
over the top. That was
Yep.
dope.
Okay, so I don't even know if Sega Dreamcast 2 was real or not, but I guess we'll find out more in the days to come. It looked like it was real. They had a kind of I don't know. It looked real, but I honestly don't know. Anyone like scary movies here?
Mm-hmm.
Old scary movies? Yeah. How about Scream 5? coming up. No, not a Scream fan. You like the what's your favorite scary movie, Jeff?
Ooh. Oh God.
Is it It? Like those kind of movies?
It's
Pet
good.
Cemetery?
It's good. Stephen King stuff's pretty good. I like
The Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah, the classics, the OGs. I guess probably my favorite series of horror movies would be the Saw series.
Ah, okay. So you like that kind of.
Straight gore porn. That's
So,
really all it is.
so Scream 5 has no significance in your life?
I think the first is probably a classic. Just
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
it introduced Ghostface.
So listen to this. So Scream 5's coming out. Courtney Cox, David Arquette, gonna be in it.
Oh wow,
Nev
jeez.
Campbell has said maybe, and they're shooting for 2021. If they have Nev Campbell come back with Courtney Cox and David Arquette, I think this one might resemble like the first two. The first two Screams are amazing. After that, it's like, well, now you just guys are stupid for getting murdered.
It's not bad. Yeah, maybe if they brought like some OG stuff back. Like, I'm really looking forward to is it the Halloween, the new one? Because what's her face comes back.
Who?
OG chick in the original one. I
I
forget her name.
don't know either.
Ooh,
I don't know either.
but you
Real
know-
quick,
you
guys.
know who I'm talking about.
As of
I
today,
know what you're talking about, but I don't know her name. No way I know her name off.
Did you say
off-
Jack?
there was an update that Sega is not making Dreamcast 2. The teaser site is not affiliated with Sega and is no longer live.
So it was just a false advertisement?
It was a fan
Yeah,
thing, I guess.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to know. Is it
Yep.
real or is it fake?
Thank you, Internet.
Thank you, Jack, for squashing that.
Jamie Lee Curtis, John.
Jamie. That's Halloween, though.
Wait, is that who I'm thinking of?
Yeah, no. That's not Scream.
No, that's what I'm like. I said I'm looking forward to the new Halloween.
Oh, yes. Then the Jamie Lee Curtis. Yes.
They're bringing her back, and she said it's better than the original. I think I saw her.
Is
quote
that even possible, Jeff?
Maybe
It's not. We all know it is.
Jamie
That's
Lee-
like if GGS is like, this podcast is better than the last one. You know we're lying. There's no way. The last one was better than
So you're saying we're constantly digressing?
Yeah, but in an upward spiral.
It's called Hollow. John, it's called. Oh wow, actually.
You like that?
Yep.
That's good, right?
That's pretty good.
According to the old IMDb, they have 2 of them coming out, John.
Oh.
Next,
What is it?
2021 is Halloween Kills.
Oh.
2022 is Halloween Ends.
Oh. See, I'm all about it, man. I'm all about it. I think it's awesome. I can get behind it.
Speaking of, no, I'm keeping you on this. You
Yeah.
Get about the horror shit.
Yeah. No. That's why I wanted to ask you, man. I know you love it.
The details on the new Saw. Did
Go
you see
ahead.
anything about that?
No.
Nothing. Directed by Chris Rock.
No. Directed by who?
Chris Rock.
Oh. You know
And he's
what?
in it.
I did see that he was interested in picking up the series again. Never knew it went to that stage.
He did. It was supposed to come out in May. COVID pushed everything back.
Well,
it was supposed to be out months ago. But
It's amazing.
He's in it as a detective, and his dad is Sam Jackson.
Oh, God. Are
Go
they going
look
to say the fuck word in it?
Go look up the trailer when you get a chance, because
There's a
they-
trailer already?
yeah, it was supposed to come out in May. The trailer
Fuck.
came out like January or some shit, but they phoned it in so hard, and I loved it so much. They had Sam Jackson straight up was like, "You want to play a game, motherfucker?" If you not, he's in the trailer. I believe that's what he says. Oh my God.
That's good. That's
I
real
loved
good.
it. It's so good.
So it's called Spiral?
Yeah, Spiral. The Saw, the Book of Saw or some shit like that. Spiral.
That's dope. Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah,
as
Book of
me
Saw.
growing up, me and my sister were huge fans of Scream. Like, my sister more than myself. It, like, probably embellished her fucking years for a while. I mean, like, that was all she was into. So I'm very excited for this new Scream. Especially if they bring back, like, the main peeps. Ned, Courtney Cox, David Arquette, that would be real dope.
The OG.
The OG. Yeah. Jeff, I doubt Jack has played this game, and not talking any shit. It's just old game. Battletoads.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jack, ever played Battletoads?
Nope.
Old side scroller
I've seen
game,
I've seen what it looks like.
Pretty sure they base their characters off Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and one with.
Except they called them Pimples, Zit, and Rash.
Yep. And actually, I just got an Xbox One, so I was playing Killer Instinct, and Rash is one of the fucking characters on there, so that was dope. So anyway, Battletoads, huge. I remember playing on, I want to say Sega Genesis first.
I think it was a Sega game. I think it had to be Genesis.
Yeah, Sega. This game was awesome. Loved it. Well, they're making another one. It's going to be releasing August 20th. It's been 26 years.
Yeah,
I just left.
Sega Genesis.
26 years. So yeah, I don't think Jack played that.
I am 24, so
he would have been how old are you?
24.
Oh, he's negative.
-2.
Negative.
Classic side scroller.
-2.
Classic. Are you excited, Jeff? Have you heard about this, or am I the first one to break the news to you?
I heard about it. I haven't seen any details. So
I haven't seen any of the game, but I know it's coming out, so that's pretty fucking cool. Mulan. Jack, can you tell everyone when Mulan's coming out and what to do while I step away real quick?
Yeah, let me get on that real quick.
September, I believe.
Yeah, September 4th.
4th.
Mulan's heading to Disney Plus for $30. So
live action, right?
Live action Mulan. So it's skipping theaters, and instead of going to pay movie tickets, you'll be buying a $30 viewing fee. So on top of your $7 a month subscription, depending on which subscription plan you have, it will be an extra $30 to view Mulan. But I don't. Let me see. Is it $30 and you own it, or $30 per view?
I think rent. It's got to be per view, but lasts a day or something.
So it's not confirmed, but it appears that non-subscribers can pay $30 to view the film as well.
Oh, so you don't even have to subscribe. You just download the app, and then you can.
I guess, but I feel like when you download the app, you have to make an account, and through the account, you pay for it. So I don't know how that works.
Do you? I guess that they'll figure out a way. It would make sense to not make you subscribe.
That would make sense. Yeah. Look at
you
it.
Bought another one. You bought
Zelda.
another one.
Zelda.
Look at her.
Love me.
So cute.
I want to leave. I'm gonna shit on you.
Live on podcast. All right.
Also, Tenet is getting a limited release. Yeah, Tenet's getting a limited release in the U.S. on September 3rd.
Is that going straight to Disney Plus?
I think it'll be in. So, did you guys hear about the movie theaters making that deal? Did you hear about the Universal deal?
Yes, they did it from 90 days to 30 days, right?
I didn't
I
hear
think
about
it was less. Let me look up the exact.
And then be brought home. So it used to be a 90-day period where a movie would release, they'd wait 90 days, and then they'd release it to home. That's why, that time span, they'd build up fucking traction and shit. Now they release the date.
Yeah, it's 17 days of playing in cinemas.
Oh my, 17 days? That's even
2 weeks.
2
weeks.
Yeah. So now a movie can be in the theaters, exit the theaters, 17 days they can come out.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm down with it.
Which I'm down with. I don't know why the fuck they were pussyfooting around in the first place.
Yeah, so I wonder if Tenet will get that as well if they want to release. Because they're not owned by Universal. Well,
here's the thing.
Yeah, they
it's
are.
Chris Nolan, and as much as I love him, he's probably a fucking asshole about it. He's like, nope, we're gonna do a fucking whole. It's releasing overseas first.
Yeah, well, it's owned by Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers announced that Christopher Nolan's Tenet, and Warner Brothers is under Universal, correct?
Warner, I That sounds
Because
right.
I know Harry
Right.
Potter. Harry Potter was done by Warner Brothers, and the Harry Potter stuff's all at Universal Studios theme park. So,
Yeah. I think that sounds right.
but yeah. So, what was it, Jeff? September 4th. You can
4th,
view
Mulan.
Mulan for $30.
That'd be worth it. That's like what we said on the.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why I think they're gonna have to pay extra to see it sooner. Now the question is, will it always be $30, or will it drop after 17 days?
It'll be $30, and then it'll go back to 20
Yeah,
after
but
the rental period because you ain't paying more than 20 to buy shit nowadays.
No, I know, but do you? I haven't paid for a movie on Disney Plus yet. Like I had Disney
I
Plus,
haven't either.
and I can watch
No,
all the
that's what I
Star
was gonna
Wars.
That's what I was gonna ask you, Jack. If you're reading right there, are they like? Because that's a whole new thing that Disney Plus is gonna bring out.
Yeah,
Right
I don't
now,
see it
it's
on
just
this
a streaming
website.
service.
Let me go ahead and.
It's not like I just started. I did this 7-day free trial of the fuck did I do?
Pornhub.
Whatever the new Tom Hanks movie's on.
Oh.
Apple TV.
Mm.
So I did the free trial of Apple TV.
Yeah.
They have one movie they made with this, which is the new Tom Hanks movie. It's decent. It's no, whatever the fucking movie it was, the war movie, Saving Private Ryan. That. It's not that. It's good. Then every other thing they have to offer is that you rent it through the service. You want to see Goonies? You rent it through the service. You want to watch fucking the new Trolls? You rent it through the service.
No, what
That's
about? Do you still have the trial? Is it? Or
No,
did they-
I discontinued the trial. There's nothing. It's the one
You should have tried Mythic Quest.
Mythic Quest.
It's
The,
Netflix. Isn't it?
Mythic Quest? No, you're thinking of Disenchantment, I think. No, Mythic Quest is by the guy that did It's Always Sunny. He's in it. He made a new show called Mythic Quest.
Oh, yeah. I know what
It's
you're talking
Apple
about.
TV.
Fuck.
That's why I was like,
You're probably gonna hate me for this, but I really don't like It's Always Sunny.
That's fine.
Not a
Figured
fan.
you would hate it.
But well, you might not like it, Jack. How much have you watched of it? Just to gauge.
A
if
few
I can make a reference,
episodes.
you might get okay. I've called John Mac before. If you remember Mac, he looks like Mac.
Dude, when I was a younger buck,
First, he has like a sword, little tattoo right here.
Yeah, he's in the
He's Mythic Quest. He's the
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, okay, yeah.
I've called John Fat Mac before.
Well,
yeah,
you're a
I used
little
to
bit
go
better
to
than
the
that.
club, I had my hair slicked back, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was like in shape, but a little fat in the stomach, and girls would be like, "Are you Mac?" And I'd be
And I
like,
said
"Oh, they wouldn't
yes.
say that. They'd be
Just
like
Mac.
this.
The Mac.
After I hit on them for several minutes, they were like, "I wish you would stop talking to me. You kind of look like Mac. I'm gonna leave." And I was like, "As you
But
should."
They made the show. He made a show called Mythic Quest on Apple TV, and it's about they start up a game development company, and they make a game called Mythic Quest. It's about video games.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's
Okay.
here's the thing. It's $4, so I could start it up and watch it again. You know how much fucking the new DC shit is? $14.99 a fucking month.
For HBO Max?
Yeah,
I know, I pay that. I have HBO Max.
I do too. I mean, they're gonna have some sweet fucking content.
I mean, they
next
have.
year,
I mean,
but,
look
like,
at it now.
right
They
I'm
have
like,
Rick and Morty.
alright.
They have South Park. They have Game of
Have you watched
Thrones.
the new Doom,
Westworld.
the Doom Patrol.
Nope.
Yeah,
Did Hulu drop
bad.
Rick and Morty?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I saw.
They have like all the anime, like
Yeah, they do. Well, I mean, good anime. Hulu's. If you like anime, go get a Hulu subscription.
Yeah.
Or Crunchyroll.
Anyway,
If you really are that big of an anime fan, Crunchyroll's got it all.
we're going to main segment now. I think we're at 45 hours. So
Mm.
main segment.
45 hours, just about.
Xbox Series. Is it Xbox Series X?
The new Xbox.
I don't even know. I googled it. There's like Xbox this and that, this and stuff and what. All right, Xbox Series X had the reveal. What, last week? Week and a half ago?
Mm-hmm.
It was their showcase of how the system's gonna look, the new games coming out,
Well, they revealed it was going to look like back
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, there's nothing.
in
new about
2019,
what
I
just
think.
saw here. Yeah. So we already knew it was gonna look like a little trash can on the side of your fucking room and shit. But is it actually gonna be a trash can? That's what we're gonna talk about real quick. Okay. So before we get into the games, initial reviews. Jeff, did you watch it?
Dakota streamed it, and I think I had it up while I was working.
So you watched the last 10 minutes of it?
No. I watched. I feel like I watched more than he did because when I pulled the stream up, he wasn't there. He was gone for like 20 minutes. Like I don't know.
20 minutes?
He was.
What's he doing?
He was not there for a while. I don't know what happened. It's like he started. He's like, I'll be right back. I gotta go take a dump or some shit. And he was not on the screen. He had to go. They did the Halo trailer, a full like long playthrough thing.
Yeah.
Missed the entire thing. He didn't see any of it.
What?
Any of it. He had to go back later. He's like, yeah, I was gone. So he went and replayed it at the end, kind of thing. But I saw it before he did, and some of the other games.
Doing?
Halo seemed like exactly like Halo's looked like.
It does. It's like here's what I think. Okay, all right, we're gonna get into it then. Okay, we're gonna get into it.
What
we'll
else?
We'll start with Halo, the new Halo. What is it? Infinite?
Yep.
Yeah.
They come out with a 7-minute walkthrough of the beginning, and I'm looking at this thing, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, all right, eyes wide open. I'm in the back of my mind. I'm thinking about getting this new Xbox. You know what I mean? Like I've already got the money down for PS5, but in the back of my mind, for the streams, for everything, I'm thinking about getting this Xbox. Then they hit us with this Halo. And I'm looking at it, and I'm I'm like, am I the only one that's a bit underwhelmed?
I was about to think the exact same thing.
By what I'm looking at. Like, yes, you can see stuff, but like, it seems like something. And here's the funny thing. My daughter, who was 5 years old, was watching with me, and she's like, is this an old game? Like,
oh man,
she doesn't even know what video games are. She plays fucking Roblox, and she's like,
and she plays Minecraft Dungeons.
No, this is new cutting technology. Like,
she just
could have fooled me, bitch.
She plays Minecraft Dungeons as well.
She does.
Did they give up on that? Or are they still playing it?
Oh, they still play it. Oh yeah. You know, I show them the way. They love it. They absolutely love it. But okay, so let's start this off. We got a huge list to run through very fast, and we're not downing Xbox. I know that a lot of people might think, oh, GGS is PS forward.
We all stand PlayStation, so it may seem like we're biased, but I genuinely want the best. Like I said before, like
Dakota has an Xbox. We have one guy.
If you're and even he wants PS5. But if you're an Xbox fan, you're excited for it. I'm happy that you're excited for something. Like, good for you. You deserve that.
I'm not talking shit about it at all. All I'm saying is that
we all stand
with an open
PS5.
mind comparatively, we got some stuff to talk about. Okay, so
Xbox did come out and say though, real quick before you leave the Halo thing, that you should go and watch the 4K version of the trailer on their website or whatever.
Did you do that?
No. But
did you? Yeah. So why would I do that?
I'm just saying that was mentioned. That
I mean, but
if you thought
why don't they just show that at the show?
I mean, I as far as I know, that Sony did not have to be able to watch the 4K trailer of their reveal trailer. Again, not throwing shade. I'm just saying in terms of like, it's kind of like E3 2014 all over again. You know.
Well, even graphics wise, that was the least of the things I was disappointed with.
Well, like, it was just like kind of like, this is kind of cool. Like I've
the first game on the PS5 reveal. It wasn't even a real game.
It literally,
and it blew us away. I was like, "What the fuck is this? I will invest $7 million in this."
Are you talking about the GTA 5 remake or the Miles Morales?
That weird,
the one after that.
Miles Morales.
You're right. GTA 5 is first. The one after that.
I thought you were talking about that that graphics display trailer, which was like the weird Laura Croft chick.
Oh
just
no,
running
no,
through
that's
the
what I'm
trailers.
talking about.
That's
That's
what I
what I'm
was
talking
okay.
about.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about. I was like, it literally had
Remember
Kid
the game?
Cudi on the soundtrack. Like, what more could you want?
Yeah. No, Jeff, exactly. Like even that. So that
wasn't
wasn't
even a game.
That's right. I'm getting my thoughts mixed up. What was that?
No, that wasn't. That was like a graphics test. It wasn't. I don't think it was a game at all.
It's not a game.
So the graphics
Show you-
beat
show you
the
the
whole
capability.
Xbox reveal.
Well, that was just an Unreal 5 engine. I don't know if that was. I think both systems can use Unreal 5.
Yeah.
That was like that was. Well, okay, one's
I don't
utilizing.
make it. I just play it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
look.
It doesn't look like Halo used that engine though. It's
No, they did. They just used the Unreal 4.
Yeah,
and a half.
4.5.
Well, they're trying to
What are
cut
you
back
doing?
the
This
budget
is gonna
here.
be the biggest game
It
that
still
these
will.
motherfuckers have. for
Well, here's the
5
other
years.
thing: is Xbox announced the Halo. They had an Halo Infinite trailer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say it was almost 2 years ago they announced Halo Infinite, or was it a year ago?
I think a year.
I know it was.
But-
It
but
was
I don't know,
announced.
but see, I don't know. I really don't. So it could have been a year. It could have
Let
been
me
2
look
years.
up when was Halo first.
Okay. I feel like, I mean, it sucks that like, I just feel. I mean, I don't want to say this. I don't want it to come off bad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a shot first, and then I'm gonna say it.
Then I won't worry about sounding like.
So then I can blame it on the alcohol.
Oh baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first. The story entered planes in 2015, and an announcement trailer was released in June 10th, 2018. 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
So we've always known this game was gonna suck.
So not only that, but you announced the game 2 years ago. Imagine, like, I mean, I'm
No
sure
progress.
the PS5 games have been, in development since then too. But what Sony did, and this is again, I'm not like trying to like. The reason Sony's like was so good is because they were so quiet about it.
Yeah.
Like the Xbox, it was like,
They were like, I'm not going to E3. Fuck your couch.
yeah, like oh well,
I'll catch up on it on the back end.
yeah. So like they were kind of like, I don't know, like I like how Sony handled it. Like they like Xbox came out and announced their stuff, so I was like, cool. Like I'm gonna wait. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna do me.
They. Yeah, they played it right, man. Okay.
All right, next
we'll
up.
move on, 'cause
Next up,
we got a lot to talk about, but I know, and I don't want this to sound like we're slamming.
this
on
isn't
it.
an Xbox Series X like bash podcast. We're not sitting here
No.
telling you
This is
suck
not.
for liking it. If you want it, I fully support you, and I like that. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
You deserve to be
And
excited
I will
about something.
Probably end up with one. I will. I will end up with one. It won't be at first.
This
I
is
will
just a
end up with it.
comparison of the two announcements. And
Yeah.
who knows? When the games come out, maybe it looks sick and it's a trash game and Sony just like sold us on a dream. But
Ain't gonna happen.
well, you never know.
Sony would do that to us. There's still a couple good games that look once we get to the list. There were
Yeah.
a couple that.
Let's go. We'll go through right now. All right, we talked about Halo. Fable. Did you guys ever play this?
I never played it. I always wanted to play it, but like I mentioned earlier, and we're gonna circle back to that. I never owned an Xbox growing up. I've never owned an Xbox today. So
I owned one very, very shortly, and then I went into the military and I gave it to my buddy. I think I owned an Xbox, the very first version, for maybe like 3 months. So
yeah, I
don't know.
never. I haven't. So I haven't had the opportunity to play these games. So
Yeah.
But from what I saw from the original, I wanted to play Fable. I will
did
say
too.
that.
Jeff,
you know.
did you ever play this game?
No, I never had an Xbox, but I've known Fable's always been one of like the staple, I guess, RPGs of Xbox.
Yeah.
So
And now this is the one where you can go to the dark side or the light side, right? This is
Every
So you make,
action.
like-
The big thing is like for every action, there's like a reaction or a consequence.
reaction.
You know, it's like
just like
that's
Newton's
their
law,
thing.
right?
for
Yeah.
every yes.
Yeah.
There was-
For every boner, there's an unboner.
Well, something like that. Yep.
True.
I think that's what this
Somewhere that makes sense. Yeah.
That's always been my even like growing up. it was like Xbox had like these couple games that seemed really fucking cool. I'm like, but my family can't afford $300 for a second system, so we stuck with PlayStation. Like I've always wanted. Gears of War has always been a fun, solid series, only for Xbox. I've always wanted to, but I couldn't justify.
Start playing Gears 5,
I know,
and it's
and
amazing.
it's fucking fun. Like, right?
Yeah.
My buddy had an Xbox.
It's very fun, but it's the only fucking game.
Yeah, that's why I'm just saying they have like their solid, staple, really good exclusive games like that, but I can't. I didn't have $300 to spend on another $60 game.
Yeah,
growing
I
up
get it.
with my family. Like it just was the thing.
All right, State of Decay 3, which was one of the most badass little trailers that I saw. That's the zombie game where the girl's in the woods hunting and
all right, that's good.
And she's shooting.
Your old AT&T internet we got happening over here.
I switched. It's Sprint. I'm just kidding. It's not Sprint. Fuck Sprint.
It's Cox because you're on your.
I
internet.
love cock. You know how much I love cock.
With an X.
Cock.
Comcast.
All right, State of Decay 3. This is gonna be a weird podcast right now because we've never played any of the games.
Yeah, we're like State of Decay 3. Moving on.
Do you know? Forza.
I actually okay.
Sport.
I fuck with Forza. When my brother got an Xbox, that was the like McLaren game. I think it was Forza 4, where they had the McLarens like the cover for the car. The McLaren P1, fun fact, is like my favorite car. I'm not a huge car guy, but I do love McLarens, and the P1 is probably my favorite. There's the carbon fiber P1 series. They only made 6 of them, and they're sick as fuck. They're all carbon fiber with red accents. They look clean as fuck.
You know stuff about shit.
God damn.
Yeah, so I love the McLaren P1. It's one of my favorite cars ever. So I played the fuck out of Forza 4.
Yeah.
I was
Go ahead.
Forza, like with Forza 4, like I had like the max sponsorship from. I don't know. Did you ever play Forza? Should I explain it to you?
So where the fuck are you playing Forza? Is it only on Xbox?
It's only on Xbox. So my brother bought his Xbox. It came. He got the Forza version. So
you can't sit here and say you never own an Xbox and then ask me if I ever played an Xbox game.
I never owned one. I only played Forza. It's the only Xbox game. So
no, I want to play it.
It's
yeah. Let me ask you this. All right, so like,
I had a lot
you
of
ever
fun.
played Gran Turismo at all?
No. So Forza is the only racing
Need for
game.
Speed?
No, Forza is the only racing game I've ever played.
Do they have damage when you hit a wall?
Yeah.
Or is it like
there's damage? So if you hit a wall, like your windshield will crack or your car gets damaged, you have to pay for the repairs and stuff. So like a big game coming up for the new PS5 is the new Gran Turismo. Yeah.
And visually it's always been, when I bought a PS2, the game that came with it was Gran Turismo. And it looked, I remember seeing this shit and I was like, this motherfucker is real as hell. It's realer than the real world. You know what I mean?
Now look at you.
But the one thing that sucked about it is when you crash, there's no damage. There's no damage. I was like, how you gonna crash?
Yeah, there's damage. There's damage in Forza. I loved it. Like, if I was buying, if you know what I mean, like if they had Forza for like whatever,
they're not.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have it for Xbox.
Well, we'll talk about that later. Remind me to go back to that.
Talk about it now.
Well, no, because it's kind of a big thing, and I don't like just like brush over it.
Okay.
But yeah, like I think the Forza games were a lot of fun. Like the McLarens and everything. They
look fun.
They were fun.
Clean as hell.
They were fun. I played a lot of it.
My car if I wreck. That's all.
Well, yeah, and you drove like. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. All right, well that's cool. Ori and the Will of the Wisps is.
That's an exclusive.
It's. You know what? I don't even know. Hold on, let me see. It's like the list. It's like grounded exclusive. motherfucker, I'm playing Grounded. Sonny and Scott were playing Grounded last night on Xbox right now. So like, obviously it's not Destiny 2.
So no, they're re-releasing. That's everything they showed at the showcase, John. Exclusive.
Yeah. No, I know, but I'm just saying, it's like, where's the games? Phantasy Star Online 2.
That's a new game.
That's pretty cool.
It's cool because I was watching it with everyone in this room back here, and then it got to this, and because of you, Jeff, I have Phantasy Star 1 on Dreamcast. You gave it that to me, so I get the thrill behind it. Like, is that enough, man? Like.
No, let's get to Medium. I think Medium looks pretty cool. That was a scary game.
That's. We have only 2 more games after that, dude. Medium was the best thing.
That's like I said before. Like Xbox only, to me, has only had a small handful of exclusives that looked really, really good through every
generation of Xbox games has had a small amount of games. I'm like, oh, I would play that. Like. What was the game? Recore. I don't even remember that Recore. It kind of flopped.
I know.
Recore? I don't think so.
Describe.
It has like there's like the girl with her. It's like a dusty planet. She has like a robot. Like you and this robot go on this adventure together. No, it's like a like. I'm trying to think about like
shooter or like an adventure.
It's an action adventure platform video game developed by Concept, an amateur studio. It was just kind of like a standard like action RPG where you played as this girl, and they kind of like if Rey had her own video game, like from Star Wars. Like you're kind of like a junker with robots. I really wanted to play it, but like that wasn't enough for me to get an Xbox. I wanted it, and it looked cool.
I feel like that's like
the only game. There's only one game ever. Like I came very close to buying an Xbox for, and that was Titanfall. Like the original.
Mine was.
Titanfall's dope.
The original Titanfall was an Xbox exclusive, and
Really?
Yeah. So Titanfall 2 is not everything, but the original Titanfall was an Xbox exclusive, and I had a PS4, and I almost bought an Xbox One just to play Titanfall.
But it was multiplayer only. The first one was multiplayer only, right?
Yeah.
That's what stopped me from doing it. It looked fucking amazing. I was like, I don't want to.
Like I've mentioned it before. I'll say it, like I love Gundams. I love like those like mech suits. Like I've always been a big fan, and the way that the game looked, like the way you move around. Like Titanfall 2 is like one of my favorite multiplayer games. If Titanfall 2 still had a player base and a community, like there's a very small community. It's still kind of there.
They put it on Steam and it was huge.
Message each other. I love you.
Like
you didn't see they put it on Steam, Jack, and the community was as big as it ever was. Like
I didn't see that. No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they put it on Steam, and there was like 80,000 people playing a day.
Oh well, if that's still happening, I'll go buy it because I love Titanfall. It's one of my favorite games. Like this, and so like.
Oh wait, go ahead, finish. Sorry.
I'm just saying, there's never really been a game for Xbox. There's not been enough games. There's never been enough of a reason. There's always been one or two games where I'm like
momentum to make you switch.
Yeah, exactly. There's always been like one or two games.
Switch. It's not about switching. I think as gamers, as these 3 motherfuckers right here are gamers. I promise you this. It's not about the system. It's about is there games. And PS has always brought the games.
Yeah.
I cannot think of any other titles for Xbox other than Halo and Gears
and Forza
that get anyone riled up about the system. The only reason I ever wanted this Xbox that I have right now, thanks to someone who donated to the channel, thank you, Alex, is for Gears of War. I almost bought this system for Gears of War 5 because I was interested in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You should go through one through the whole thing. Like
they have it all right now, and I am gonna.
It's not gonna take that long because that was
No.
the biggest issue with 1 when my buddy got the original Xbox and had Gears.
Yeah.
And when I go over to his house and play it, it's like 3 hours. It's so short.
Ooh,
It's like a
do
3 hour.
So I
3 hour.
burned through the first 3 and one stream.
I don't. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know about the other.
But wait, Jeff. I wanted to ask you this because Jack already explained this. Jeff, if there was one game that made you buy the new Xbox or Switch, what would it be? If there was one fucking game.
Gears would be the only.
So not even Halo, not even. See, that's what I'm saying. So like,
I mean, I'd want to get an Xbox. Well, I don't even have to have that. I'd want to play Halo from start, like first game to all of them. But I
just wanted to hear your initial review or initial answer because you didn't say Halo, you said Gears, and that's
Gears.
What I also thought. That's why I was so smitten when I got this.
Yeah, no, it would be Gears for sure. Because that story combat from what I remember, it was really interesting and fun. Could just
I'm probably
be
gonna after we get off this podcast, I'm probably gonna get wasted and stream Gears after this, so that'll be fun.
Oh, now you're gonna get wasted. Continue getting wasted.
Yeah. Continue. Okay. So listen, I don't even want to read the rest of the fucking Xbox games. We don't have time for it. I read through it. What I'm saying is like this isn't an Xbox bash session. It's just. There's not that many good games. I don't know what to say.
The other thing I find like really questionable.
We want you to like everything. We want you to love everything. But the Xbox reveal was lacking compared to the PS reveal. It is plain and simple. I'm sorry. It's plain and simple like that. I don't want to be the guy that just got a new Xbox that says the Xbox ain't shit. Because it is shit. But reveal-wise, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
And that's my biggest not complaint, but like worry for Xbox was, I mean, it made me happy watching it because every single game, and by every single game I mean Fable, that I thought, damn, I want to play that, was announced to be on PC as well.
Fable was the only one that was great.
And they're all on PC. Like if I want to play anything that was announced there, I can get it on PC.
So why? All right. So they just.
So why would you buy an Xbox when you can if an Xbox costs $500, and you spend spend maybe $300 more to get a PC that works. You can get a working PC for $800. You don't have to spend over $1,000. Like you can find one that works for $800. You can play everything that was announced. And you also get everything on PC as well. So there's really no point in buying an Xbox, in my opinion.
Oh, we can't hear it. I love it. It's my favorite part.
It's the best part about that.
Well, closer to the mic. There we go.
There you go.
That's a little better.
And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you have to spend a little bit more. But in my opinion, it's worth spending more because you can do more with it. Like.
They're like, but we added Blu-ray, and I'm like,
fuck him into the Xbox Series 1X HD DVD finally.
Yeah, like it's kind of. It seems like, not to bash again, but it does seem rather pointless to buy an Xbox when everything that's being announced on it I can play on my computer.
Did you see the poll that was made? I think it was by like a pretty credible gaming. I wish I had it up right now, but it was like. 75% of people pick PS5 over the new Xbox.
I know there's
big sales gap.
And there's an argument saying that the Xbox One X or Xbox Series X is more powerful than the PS5.
Because I don't give a fuck.
Well, here's the thing.
If NASA ran it from their headquarters, give me a fucking game.
Well, here's the thing. It's very similar to like iPhone versus Android. Like specs wise, the Android is way more powerful than the iPhone. But the iPhone, well, it is. It has. So like the Samsung.
I have an iPhone and it works strategically great.
That's the thing. Is that's how the PS5 is built. The PS5 is less powerful. However, it is built that its components work together better than the Xbox One. So it needs
in their technology.
It needs less power to give.
I guess, John, you could put it kind of this way. Why, like, I'm playing Ghost right now, and I feel like when I fast travel across the whole fucking continent, it happens like real quick.
Yeah.
How come I can do that, and then if I want to fast travel in Odyssey, I gotta wait like 2-3 minutes. The exact same software, but it utilizes it differently to make it better.
Okay.
So
Alright.
PS5 can utilize what they have in it a little better,
More
than Xbox
effectively.
can, even though theirs is stronger and more powerful.
So to be equals, the Xbox needs more power to do what the PS5 does with less power because it's designed better. And I could be wrong, but that's what I've read so far.
No, I think here's what we determined. PS5 is the greatest machine on Earth.
Yep.
Yeah, PC.
And Dakota will get an Xbox.
I don't know. He's still
Dakota says he's.
That's what I'm saying. Even for someone that's all Xbox to be like, well, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's getting
Like,
a PS5.
He's
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've.
Oh, bro, we're all getting a PS5. We already know that.
No. And yeah,
It's are we getting the new Xbox? Which a lot.
I think
very interested in seeing this Christmas sales.
if you own a PC, there is no reason for you to buy an Xbox right now, at least, unless they come out and say, "Hey, psych,
Because don't
Fable
you get the
and
Microsoft Game Pass anyway?
yeah, I can get Recore.
get it.
I can get any there's like Recore's an Xbox exclusive. I can get it on my computer right now with Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, so it's not like that's
And you don't even need Xbox Game Pass. You can just go to the Microsoft store and buy it.
yeah. So the Xbox exclusives are
So maybe they should make Dreamcast
2 system
too.
exclusives.
It's just
We'll
a
have
Microsoft
we'll have a
exclusive.
competitor.
They need to just go to Dreamcast 3 at this point. Just shoot
Dreamcast 2, Shenmue 4, Sonic Adventures 2,
Adventure 3. It's Sonic Adventure 3.
Ocean Star 3. There you go. Dreamcast 2.
That's
Yeah. Amazing. All right. Well, there's a lot of games. I don't even want to talk about it. You know, it's sad. It's really sad. Because, like we said 100 times, we're not hating on Xbox. We're trying to have, like, a positive conversation about it. Like,
But I'm making it hard.
it's tough. It's tough. As a gamer that's invested in this, especially as us, like GGS, where we're invested. Every game we play, every game we pick to stream affects us. Every game we stream affects you guys. Like, you know, do you guys want to see it? Are you guys about it? We don't know with the Xbox. You know, so it's pretty crazy to think about. Is there a new Nintendo Switch coming out? Or?
No, I think Nintendo kind of stands by, even like for better or for worse.
Dude,
They
Nintendo
they
feels it. They don't
stand
give a
by
fuck
their.
about PS or Xbox. Like, fuck are you? They're like kamikazes flying in.
Nintendo's literally like, yeah, I see all your great graphics. Have you heard of Mario? Ever heard of Zelda?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I
He's
can
a plumber that'll fuck your wife.
Yeah, so I don't think, and I don't think it's an Xbox issue. I think we would be, well, it is. We'd be having the same conversation if everything at Sony's announcement trailer was playable on PC. Like, if I could play Ratchet and Clank on my computer.
I want to ask you both right now. Why would anyone buy an Xbox?
I mean, unless you're like an Xbox stan, or like there's just something you want.
hardcore.
Maybe you don't have. Maybe you don't have.
They're hoping on tradition.
Maybe they're like you, John, where they like consoles. They don't want to spend the extra money for a computer. Like they like controllers. Like if you're a sports fan, if you have a lot of like my brother is getting one because all of his friends have it.
Yeah.
So their online experience up until recently.
Yeah. He has no real friend.
Well, and I'll say this: the Xbox 360 crushed the PS3 in online. Online for PS3 was free, and it always got hacked. It always got taken down.
Yeah,
Xbox 360.
It's not about what's better online? It's about sales, man. Look at sales.
Okay, well, Xbox 360 crushed the PS3.
A little better.
Is that real?
The Xbox 360.
So we
Okay,
got them on all other, but except for that little exchange.
I think
Because I know PS has killed Xbox in a lot of years of sales. So
okay,
that
well,
might be
eventually the PS3 was kind of a
Actually, PS2 is the all-time highest grossing console of all time.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're
but
saying.
when we went to the when
Don't make me suck my own D live on stream.
I'm saying what happened, like when we went to the
Do it,
when we went to an online
Jeff.
era of gaming, it was like the 360. They had the Xbox Gold, and you had an avatar in there you created. You can hang out with your friends. You can create parties. You can do a bunch of stuff that PlayStation caught up to eventually. But all their stuff was free, so they were open to a lot of, like, you know, hacking, DDoSing. Like a lot of it. The PS3 was not a good time for online play. It was just not a good space.
Really?
It was not until the PS4 when they introduced PS Plus.
How the fuck do you hack a PS3? What do you fucking hack?
It was free. There was hackers, not just like hacking. Like there was like you know, people like when you say someone's like hacking or cheating in a game, they probably were on PS3 because it was free to have an account. So like now, like
so
if you want,
whatever the fuck they want.
So now it's like when Xbox introduced when PlayStation introduced PS Plus and they introduced all of that. That's when things kind of right side for them. And the PS4 won. If you're gonna have a winner of a generation, the PS4 won. The Xbox One versus
Big
PS4.
time.
So
I haven't heard any news.
Xbox
in forever.
had the opportunity. I was like, what's going to happen? Like, but PlayStation again, in my opinion.
Killed
So,
it.
well, the consoles haven't launched yet, but from the way it looks,
Don't
looks
say
like
that you. All right, you cannot.
I'm
lie
not
and say
lying.
that PS didn't kill Xbox in this reveal. You, as a gamer, there's no way.
Oh, I agree in the reveal, but we'll see with the. I don't like
Jack,
saying things
look
before they
into my
happen.
eyes over the internet.
I don't know.
No. PlayStation's gonna be better.
I mean, that's
You
my
know-
that's my
you
opinion
know-
on it, but we'll
you
see.
know it,
Like,
Jeff, I want you to look in my eyes right now. Touch eyes.
I feel like it's like counting like
I'm
chickens
in
before
the
they
closet.
hatch. Like, you can say they had a better reveal, but you don't know until it actually happens. So that's where I'm gonna leave that one.
That's why Jack is so nice. All right, we're getting a shout out at the end of the podcast. Lots to talk about. Comment what you think. Is Xbox gonna win? PS5? We already know the winner. But anyway, listen to this. Shout outs. Let's do a little bit about our upcoming podcast. We're gonna start a new segment with up and coming streamers. Next week we'll have Physics Gaming on for a little segment. Lydia is our first. Little Giant. Sorry, Little Giants on next week. After that, Physics. What we're gonna do? We're gonna have upcoming streamer little segment. We're gonna talk about streaming and blah blah this, blah blah that. It's gonna be fun. Make sure you tune in. I want to shout out Cineforge. Thanks for literally always being there for GGS. Rewind back in the day when just a young Jon Jon showed up to Three Wise Men, and Jeff got me so wasted that I had to yell at everyone.
That was my fault.
Almost lost his family.
John knew the owner, got us the bottle for cheap.
Yeah,
But it was my fault for
it was Jeff. He got me drunk.
for
It
paying the
wasn't any other thing. Dude, do you remember that fucking dude, Jack? You literally play with Maddie.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
I remember
It
that.
was awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
It was amazing. Anyway, so from that built into us being at Game On Expo, having front row seats to Splitgate, which Jack was involved in. I wasn't even involved in. Jeff
We
wasn't
didn't
even involved in. Only
we didn't
Jack.
go that day. We went the next day. It was Jack
Yeah.
and A-Rod. Jack and A-Rod were there that
Yeah.
day.
Yep.
And then, so they hooked us up with that. And I remember going the next day and then seeing Cineforge interviewing Troy Baker because Far Cry 5 was the game that year. That was pretty. It was amazing. So
wasn't Uncharted 4? Was Troy Baker in
Troy
Far Cry
Baker
5?
was the main bad guy in Far Cry 5.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
5. Yeah, I think it was 5.
It is 5. That's why we saw him,
Go ahead.
Jeff.
Go ahead. I remember Troy Baker doing his Joker impression or his Joker voice on.
We caught him talking into the announcement things on the side. We got lucky to record that, and we posted it. But yes, he was also Joker in the Arkham Asylum series from Batman. Anyway, so I saw these guys interviewing him, and I just remember being like, I want to be them. I want to be Cineforge. I want to do big things. I don't want to just stream. I want to be big. I want to bring news. And then for us to have them contact us and do the Max Reload promotions, phenomenal. So I just want to say a huge shout out to Cineforge. Jeremy Tremp, Scott Condit, thank you for coming to us. Amazing. I mean, Jack, thank you for having my back through this. Amazing. Jeff, thanks for being at work and putting your real life first other than this. Oh, God, I love man. Tom Plumley, Scott, Jeremy Tremp, Charlie Talbert, Paul from Max Reload, all stopped by the stream today, which, I mean, in my eyes, was one of the best streams we ever had. So, I just want to say thanks to all the support we have. Jeff, Jack, anything?
Right, yeah, it's just kind of piggybacking off that. I was really happy they showed up and was impressed and kind of blown away. So thank you guys for coming in and doing that. But yeah, Max Reload should be sick. We're seeing it this weekend.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, when we started this thing, it was just us, like, podcasting for bullshits. You know what I mean? And now for us to be here, it's incredible. Like, it's incredible. I remember seeing Scott and Jeremy interviewing Troy Baker at the Game On Expo, and I was like, I want to do that.
Where can
That's what I want.
You also wanted to buy everything there.
I remember I turned to Jeff, I punched him in the face, I gave him oral, and then we ate tacos afterwards, and we thought about a plan of attack.
You wanted to buy everything at GamesCon.
Yeah. So I know Jeff's excited too. Jeff, any shout outs?
It was now just to the supporters that keep coming back and watching.
Yep.
Oh, dude, that stream today was phenomenal. We 76 shares.
Yeah, it was insane. So just the people that keep coming back. I guess since this is the only spot I can do it, just shout out to Jeremy and Scott, since I can't make everything, but I'm only there in chat, not in face or person. So
you will jerk them off when I show you.
Well, are we jerk? Is it a circle jerk, or am I solo? In this?
I will introduce you.
Interesting.
You will bow, jerk off, and then step aside. There's a tradition.
Cool. Good.
Nice working with you. Yeah. Oh man, I'm just very excited about where GGS is right now. We're grinding. We got a lot of stuff ahead of us, but I'm smitten, man. I don't know if you guys have anything else, but I'm Gucci, man.
That's it for me.
So shout-outs. We got it.
Do I stay like this until you exit?
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for your comments, your stars and everything. Thanks for everything. See you guys.
Thanks for the subs.
All right. See you guys.
Jon said,
Thank you.
yes.